Affairs and Homeland Security Committee. Stunningly, remarkably, this bill would give the President of the United States sweeping, wide-ranging emergency powers to shut down parts, or if not all, of the Internet in case there was a, quote, cyber attack. In other words, it gives Obama an Internet kill switch that will enable him for 120 days, that's what's in this bill, emergency powers to completely turn off and shut down the Internet. Now, imagine that. For 4 months, he can control access to the Internet or even shut it down if he believes it's in the, quote, cyber interests of the United States.
Think it's in the cyber interest he shuts us down, Jeff?
I think so.
I don't think we're good friends, from giving our show, Jeff.
Ray, we could be shut down.
I know you guys could probably sit down over a cheeseburger and maybe work some things out, but if he does,
Ray,
I don't
you
think
don't
he
understand.
will.
Ray, you still don't get it. He doesn't want me to sit down for a cheeseburger. I haven't murdered enough people like Medvedev.
That's right. You need to go back to Chicago, Jeff. Take a plane ride there, learn a thing or two, fly back.
I go to Moscow. I drink vodka.
With Ovechkin, right?
With Ovechkin, with your favorite hockey player.
Right, that's right.
And I shoot people who oppose my regime. And then I sit down with Obama and I have a nice cheeseburger. He loved me for that. He loved me for that. Me, now, I'm just ordinary American journalist. I'm just criticizing president here in radio station and in column at the Washington Times. That means me racist, me Nazi, me white supremacist, me not fit to sit and have cheeseburger with President Obama, dear leader. But if I go to Moscow, if I kill Chechens, if I kill journalists, if I kill dissidents, then you sell me chickens.
You could put on your Twitter's account.
Yes, and we go on Twitter. No need no more for red phone.
Oh, that's right.
You sell me chickens, and I go to WTO, me and Putin.
Now, if you need some 9 volts or triple A's, we got you too.
Batteries and chickens, you become next great power again.
That's right.
We sell missiles and vodka. You sell chickens and batteries. My friends, this is what this man is turning us into. And now, led by Senator Joe Lieberman, you want to talk about that liberal hack. He now is giving the president all the powers he needs in this supposed Protecting Cyberspace as a National Asset Act. It's going to be voted on by the Senate next week. That will enable him to censor the Internet and to shut it down if necessary for 120 days. After 120 days, then Congress has to approve an extension of these emergency powers. My friends, I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. Under Lieberman's own admission, what is this bill based on? It's based on the Chinese law. The Chinese censor the Internet. They have all of these censors and filters in place to make sure you can't criticize the regime, to shut down unwanted media outlets, to shut down websites that criticize the government, to make sure that information coming in from other countries is prevented from coming in to Chinese bloggers and Chinese Internet users. That's the very same model, the very same laws that they're now giving to the President of the United States. And what's the argument? Oh, it's another crisis. If you remember, it was the healthcare crisis. People were dying. Oh, according to Dick Durbin, millions of people have died because of a lack of healthcare access in this country. It's a crisis. Government has to step in. Government has to nationalize. The economic crisis, panic. The whole Wall Street banking system is going to collapse. We have to bail out everybody. Massive expansion of government. Now, what's this crisis? Cyber war. That's right. There's going to be a cyber war against the United States. And so now we have to give the dear leader emergency powers. My friends, what they're trying to do is censor and control the Internet. Why? Because if you look at the Internet and you look at conservative talk radio, those are the only two independent sources of real dissent and opposition to the establishment liberal regime in Washington.
Yes.
And that's why they're now proposing a tax on internet independent media outlets. And what do they want to do with this tax? They want to use that money to prop up the establishment print news industry. In other words, the New York Times, the Washington Post, LA Times, USA Today, all of those liberal newspapers that can't turn a profit, that are losing millions and millions of dollars every year. And they want to break the back of independent media outlets, news websites, and shows like mine. My friends, they want to crush and extinguish all dissent in this country. And now, we are on the verge of giving the President of the United States authoritarian power, the arbitrary power, the dictatorial power to censor the internet and to shut it down if he deems it an emergency or necessary. My friends, we are giving up. We are kissing away our fundamental rights and liberties. And it's about time we said, enough is enough. Mr. Obama, this is not communist China. This is the United States of America. And here, our liberties and rights are not for sale. That internet is our internet. My friends, this bill must be defeated, and defeated now. We'll be back tomorrow with another episode of The Cooner Show. From Ray and I, may God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. This is Jeff Cooner, the last honest man in Washington, on 570 WTNT. That's red, white, and blue dynamite, baby.
Cooner. It's 7 o'clock in the nation's capital, and you're with me, Michael Savage, and the Savage Nation on AM 570. WTNT.
Bethesda.
Washington.